A lot of money lying idle in your savings account? If you are looking for a way to earn higher interest, must have heard that it's very easy to earn 7 to 8% interest from your savings bank account. Just get a sweep FD facility set up in your savings account. Your money will be automatically transferred from your savings account to FD. And you will start earning the interest on that money. Sounds like a smart way to save and invest, right? But what if I tell you that this is only 50% true? Can it be a trap that could cost you more than you gain? Let's find out. Imagine your savings account as a pond, and your fixed deposit as a well. An auto sweep FD acts like a bridge for automatic transfer. Any amount exceeding a set threshold limit gets automatically sweep out from the pond to the well. The auto sweep facility also works in reverse. If you need to withdraw an amount exceeding the threshold limit from your savings account, the amount will sweep in or get transferred from your fixed deposit account to your savings account. What are the benefits of the auto sweep facility? Higher returns. The idle money earns higher FD interest instead of lying in the savings account. For example, if the savings account rate is 3% and the fixed deposit rate is 6%, you can earn double the interest on the excess funds by using the auto sweep facility, as they say. Flexibility. Some banks may allow you to choose the threshold limit for your savings account, as per your preference, or may give you the option to choose the tenure of the FD, which make things flexible. Liquidity. The auto sweep facility does not compromise the liquidity of your funds. You can access your money whenever you need it. No need to manually transfer funds at the time of need, or create new FDs. The magic happens automatically. The not so magical side of auto sweep FD. The interest rate of FD depends on how much time you are making FD. Generally, if you make the FD for a long time, then you get a better interest rate. But what interest rate do you get for the FD in the auto sweep facility? Let's get to know the darker side of it. 1. FD bucket rates risk. The point to be noted is that in some FD buckets, the FD rate of the banks can be less than the saving rate. Like IDFC Bank's normal savings rate is 4% if you keep 1 lakh rupees in savings bank account. But if you see the rates of their FD, there can be some buckets of interest rates even less than 4%. And if you withdraw your money before 30 days, then you may also suffer a loss. Now, what if money from your savings account goes to the FD account by sweep out, and you need that money before 1 year? If you sweep in your money within 1 year, some banks impose penalties and some banks don't. Let's look at the auto sweep facility of SBI to get a clear picture. In SBI, the auto facility is known as the multi-option deposit scheme or MODS. If you have a savings or current account in SBI, then you can avail this facility. You can activate the facility online or offline. The savings rate is currently running around 2.7% in SBI at the time of making this video. Look at the table, the FD rates are more than 2.7% in all the buckets. So it seems that there is a sense to take this facility, right? Let's see. The threshold limit for the sweep out facility in SBI is 35,000 rupees. And you will have to make an FD of 10,000 rupees to activate this facility. This means that as soon as your account balance crosses 35,000 rupees, you will reach the threshold limit, and the preparation for making your first FD will be done. As soon as the account balance reaches 45,000 rupees, immediately your FD of 10,000 rupees will sweep out. Your savings account balance will again become 35,000 rupees as soon as your FD of 10,000 rupees is created. After that, as soon as the account balance is 36,000 rupees, the FD of 1,000 rupees will sweep out. And this process will keep repeating. With a small amount, you get more flexibility. SBI also gives you the option to choose the tenure of the FD. You can choose anything from 1 year to 5 years. However, the SBI Auto facility has one major downside. If you sweep in the money back into your account, you will have to pay a penalty. If you sweep the money back before 7 days, then you will get zero interest on that money. If your total fund amount is less than 5 lakhs, then you will get a penalty of 0.50%. Above 5 lakhs, it's 1%. Suppose you choose the tenure of your sweep FD for 1 year. So if any FD breaks before 1 year, you will get 0.5% less interest than the FD on that money. So according to this chart, if you break your FD after 180 days, you will get 5.25 minus 0.50 equals 4.75% interest on that money. If you have more than 5 lakhs in these sweep FDs, then you will get a penalty of 1%. If you withdraw that money within 40 days, you will get 3 minus 1 equals 2% interest on that money. That is less than the savings interest rate of 2.7%. So SBI Auto Sweep facility is not beneficial for all conditions. You have to use it after analyzing the situation a little. 3. Taxation. In savings account interest income, you get tax deductions up to 10,000 rupees under Section 80 TTA. But there is no such benefit available on FD interest. You are taxed like your normal income, which could be as high as 20% to 30%. So if you include the tax component, our calculations will change a bit. If you are in the 20% tax bracket, and you withdraw your money from the FD within 179 days, you will get 4.50 minus 0.50 equals 4% of the interest rate after the penalty. But, this component is also taxable at the rate of 20%. So your effective interest rate will be around 3.2%, which is pretty much near to that of a savings account. If you break the FD within 45 days, you will get 2% post-tax return. This is way lower than savings interest, where you also get some tax benefits. Moreover, the bank will deduct TDS, tax deducted at source, on the interest earned on your sweep FD if it exceeds 40,000 rupees per year, 50,000 rupees for senior citizens. This will affect your cash flow and liquidity. So, you have to take this facility a little thoughtfully. You have to check if it is suitable for you or not. If you have found this video helpful till now, please subscribe to my channel and keep me motivated. My Auto Sweep FD related blog link is in the description. Visit realfinplan.com to educate yourself more. The Auto Sweep facility can be a useful tool to manage your finances if you use it wisely. Here are some tips to make the most of it. 1. The sweet spot: use it for emergency fund. It should equal at least 6 to 12 months of your monthly expenses. It's a reserve of money that you can use in case of any unforeseen expenses or emergencies, such as medical bills, job loss, car repair, etc. Always remember, here safety and liquidity of your capital is the top priority, not the return. Using the Auto Sweep facility, you can create an emergency fund that is safe, liquid, and earns a decent interest. You can watch our previous videos on emergency funds. The playlist will be in the description and end screen. 2. Do not use it for investment purposes. The Auto Sweep facility is not meant for investing your money for long-term goals. For example, if the inflation rate is 7% and the interest rate on your sweep FD is 6%, you will end up losing your purchasing power over time. It's only a way to earn a slightly higher interest on your idle money in your savings account. If you want to invest your money for long-term goals, you should look for other options that can offer higher returns and tax benefits, such as mutual funds, stocks, bonds, etc. 3. Compare the rates and charges. Before opting for the Auto Sweep facility, you should compare the interest rates and charges offered by different banks. It would help if you chose a bank that offers a high interest rate on your sweep FD, and no penalty or a low penalty for premature withdrawal. You should also check the minimum and maximum amount and tenure for the sweep FD, and the frequency of the sweep in and sweep out transactions. If you need regular access to your funds, the penalties and tax implications make it impractical. Stick to a savings account. What are the alternatives to the Auto Sweep facility? Due to the disadvantages and limitations discussed before, you may want to consider some alternatives to Auto Sweep FD, such as short-term fixed deposits. Fixed deposits that have a maturity period of up to 1 year may offer higher interest rates than savings accounts, but they also have some disadvantages, such as the interest earned is taxable as per your income tax slab rate. The bank may deduct TDS, tax deducted at source, on the interest earned on your FD. The bank may charge a penalty for premature withdrawal. The interest rate may change depending on the bank and the market conditions. Liquid funds. These are debt mutual funds that invest in money market instruments with a maturity period of up to 91 days. They offer higher returns than savings accounts, sometimes similar to FDs, and lower risk than other debt funds. Money market funds. They invest in money market instruments with a maturity period of up to 1 year. They offer higher returns than savings accounts and may sometimes beat the FDs too, and slightly higher risk than liquid funds. Liquid funds and money market funds have some advantages, such as the interest earned is taxed only when you redeem the units. There is no penalty or almost no penalty for premature withdrawal, and you can redeem the units within 1 working day. The interest rate risk will be lower as the maturity period is on the lower side. So, it will fluctuate just a little due to market rate changes and can adjust quickly to the changing scenarios. This way they will provide some stability. If you go with AMCs that invest in bonds of higher credit quality, you can check that in value research, there will be low credit risk too. While choosing the right alternative to Auto Sweep FD, consider your investment horizon, risk appetite, and your tax implication. If you are in a higher tax bracket, you may opt for liquid funds or money market funds, as they offer tax efficiency. The Auto Sweep FD isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. Its effectiveness depends on your financial goals and spending habits. It's a friend when you have idle funds exceeding your minimum balance requirements. You prioritize safety and liquidity for your emergency fund. You're a disciplined saver with minimal withdrawals. You understand the limitations and use it as a supplementary income source. It's a trap when you need regular access to your funds. The penalties and tax implications make it impractical. Stick to a savings account. You have short-term financial goals requiring high returns. You are prone to impulsive spending. You seek aggressive growth through investments. So, carefully assess your financial goals and risk tolerance before deciding whether sweep FDs, regular FDs, liquid funds, or money market funds are the right fit for you. Consider consulting a fee-only financial advisor for personalized recommendations. I hope you found this video helpful and informative. Check out our videos on emergency fund by clicking on the right side. Also learn the 50-30-20 rule by clicking on the left side. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel for more content like this. See you in the next video.